Good morning. Pulling out of our parking area from the night. Another day, we only got 38,000 pounds on, so we're gonna be bouncing around pretty good up the mountain to Syracuse, but whatever. Should be about 3.5 hours up. Just had a breakfast sandwich. Won't be stopping at all. Let's do this.
That's great.
All right, well, we're through our first toll plaza here. 76. Sticking true, just over 2 hours left. We're going to be jumping on to 81 here, and up we go. Well, we're getting our first bit of camera light here. We're on Interstate 81. Less than 60 miles, I think like 52 miles from Syracuse. Starting to sprinkle a little bit on the windshield. There isn't much cloud cover, so it's more than likely not going to amount to much. Have seen a couple critters along the road this morning. It was nice. We got our truck inspection. All trucks must enter, it says. Looks like everybody's lined up over here on the right hand side. I don't know what the plan is. Looks like everybody's already taken up. I guess we're full. Nobody's stopping to flag me down, so. Okay. there doing inspections, probably 8 of them, 6 or 8 of them at least. That's what happens if you see a truck pulled over down from an inspection. They didn't stop or so get them room and get back over. Got about 25 minutes or so yet. Not too far. All right, guys, we're here at our location in Syracuse. I want to get out my dikes to cut the seal on the top and the back, and then we need our torch and our 3-2. That's all clean, no problems there. So I gotta get 2 hoses off of this rack right here, and we will get them laid out and start to get the lid off. I have to use the torch to melt the Christmas tree, even though we're not airing off, because I need to be able to open the lid. So we got to release the pressure in here, and then and get the dome lid open. That way they can draw it out using their pump. So stick with us here, and we'll catch you around the back. All right, guys. So this place is great. As soon as I parked, one of the guys was already up top. Got the top squared away, the dome lid open. We're flowing here. We again, we don't air this off. They pump it off. They have a pump that's, you know, creates suction and takes it up through. So then I just double check in here. Yep, it's good. So our temperature's still warm. We have this just a little walkway here, and it goes out into there. So I drop the air on the suspension, gives it even more decline. But you could tell, I mean, even without it, this part here is lower than that, so it gives it enough fall. But I drop the air anyways. So we're going to climb up in and relax for a little bit. Takes just over an hour. We'll be done. Here's our temperature gauge real quick. It is just under 180 degrees, and it was 180 when I left this morning. So just about 4 hours, and it only lost 6 degrees. So it's not terrible. It stays pretty warm in this trailer. Definitely enough to get product out. So we're gonna like I said, hop in the bunk and relax for a little bit. All right, we're all empty here in Syracuse. Cathedral Candle Company. Those guys, they take great care of us. Sorry. Man, he had the hoses disconnected. All I had to do was throw them up on my hose rack and get them to sign the paperwork. So we are, yep, 3.5 hours from home, well, from the shop. We're gonna stop, get some lunch at the Flying J, I think. Maybe if we can find somewhere else, we'll do it. But yeah, so stick with us here, and we're gonna push off and make our way back down 81. Well, I guess it's a good thing I can move over. All right, here is the view from downtown Syracuse. Oh, sorry. There we go. We're on our way south. St. Joseph's Hospital is right there. We got Upstate Medical. This is Upstate Cancer Center right here. Medical University. Big medical facility here. Pocono Children's Hospital, I think that says up there. These interchanges into downtown cities like that are always real rough. Number one, because of the traffic, but number two, they can't really maintain them as well as the regular highways, because it's not like you can just, you know, close a lane and fill some patches or something like that. It takes a lot more logistics to try and divert traffic and really be safe about it. There's a Burger King down south of Binghamton that's at a truck stop, right across from that Flying J that we've stopped at before. So I don't think we'll need fuel as far as topping it off for tomorrow goes, but we'll see. I started the new month, so I need to build up my fill-ups to get back to 4 points per gallon. So that's what we're hoping for here. Man, that mountainside over there is gorgeous. It's still a little crisp, 50 degrees here, but comfortable. I threw my sweatshirt on just to be out of the truck. It's nice. Alright, we are making our way south here. It's getting really windy. It just feels like we're not making any progress. I don't know. It just feels like we're going so slow. But we're empty, so we're doing well. These guys are pretty loaded. They're pretty heavy. Clearly, you know, these cars don't understand that I can see a little bit ahead of them, but I know that a truck's going slow. I just like riding out here in the left lane, just because, you know. Jeez. Anyways, the trees look beautiful. The sky's beautiful. I think in yesterday's video I said blue clouds instead of blue sky. I caught it when I was editing it. Goofy. Turned 69,000 miles in the truck here. But man, I thought I saw a bald eagle a little bit ago. Couldn't really get a good look at its tail. It was a big bird, that's for sure. Man, this country is beautiful up here. I love the mix of the pines with the hardwood trees. Man, is that beautiful. Pennsylvania. Pretty nice welcome center here. We're mile marker 232 over 3 at the top of 81. So that's a pretty good distance there. The sign did say that there was paving ahead. So just like yesterday on 476, they're paving this as well. You can see a pretty good lip in the middle of the road. It looks like this lane here on the right is finished and the left one still has another lift to go. I don't know if that sun's glaring you guys out from being able to see the trees or not. Southbound at the 230 over 8, you got construction going on the slow lane. They're moving everybody over. There's our Flying J entrance there, but we're gonna take a right, go up to the other place up here to the right, and pull in and get some Burger King. Oh, that stinks. All right, so let's find a spot. Plenty of them. Look at all the glass on the ground. What happened? Okay. All right, we got our fuel. We're ready to go. Just over 75 gallons. This fuel system on this truck isn't super accurate, or they make it so you have more leeway before you run out. But it said I was down to a half on the analog gauge, and then the digital gauge said the same thing, about 100 gallons left, and only took 75. So clearly that wasn't true. Yeah, we're gonna get down here to 81. We are just about 2 hours from the plant, and then we're done for the day, I think. Depending on what we're doing tomorrow, I might try and sneak out and get to where I'm going if the load's ready. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just end up doing a little bit of Walmart shopping. Come on, guys. There you go. Oh, this is a pretty long runway here. We'll be all right. There we go. Okay, let's do it. Wilkes-Barre and Scranton right there. Wow. Pretty cool, guys. They are taking the paint, they're painting the hash outs there for the exit, and I've always wondered whether it was the paint that's reflective, but then it looks like they're just dropping white sand with a drop spreader, and that must reflect the light. And you know, he was just pushing a drop spreader like he was spreading out like fertilizer or something. That was really cool. First time I ever got to see that. Oh, these trees here on 476 just keep getting better and better. Man. It's a beautiful day, 48 degrees. Yep. why it was parked there, and it wasn't until I got up close I saw the red and blue lights flashing on in the mirrors. Who knows? Right here, this field to the right. Last night I saw two different groups of deer. They weren't visible on the phone though. Couldn't see them with just the headlights. Saw one small buck in with the one group, and then down here a little further on the second group was, I think, just two does and a fawn, a yearling. There's plenty of bedding over there to the right farther, and then down here to the left behind these houses. This is real thick brush, real clustered, you know, small clustered trees. So if they wanted to get out of the wind, it's definitely there. There's a creek that runs right here. I did read that the deer get the majority of their water from the plants they eat. So everybody's always trying to make water holes or try and deal with that, but the white-tailed deer gets like 80% of its hydration from the plants, so it's something neat. There's a specific figure on that. I can't remember, but right here on the right, too, across from the cemetery, I've seen deer stand in these two little notches. Transitioning. There's some ag fields over there to the left. I see some cut fields. I can't tell what it is. Alright, back at our plant. This guy's gonna be nice and wait for us. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you there. He didn't wave back. No surprise there, most of them. Let's park it all the way at the top. Pull the trailer brakes first. That should be dropping the airbags in the back. Shut our four ways off. All right, well, I guess that's all we're moving. All right, these are our glad hands here. That's what they call these. This just supplies the air. The red's the emergency and blue is the supply. Whoops. Then our electric cord. And see, there's a notch on here. And that slides right into there, and then this little guy here, see that catches so it can't pull out. It's there. We'll go underneath here to our fifth wheel. That unlocks the jaws that go around the kingpin. Then we got to come back here around the other side. Oh, and put our dolly legs down. On our dash here, this is our air suspension. We drop that. In with our tractor brakes. Into drive. That drops our air suspension down. So the tractor sits on the, the trailer sits on the ground. Pull out of it. Come over here and reinflate the airbags. All right, guys, that wraps it up for today. Tomorrow we're gonna do 2 deliveries, one for Henry Company, early 5 o'clock delivery again. And the second is Norpac, which is up in Newark, and they do wax paper as well. That was actually my first delivery working for this company by myself. So that should be interesting. And then we're loading Ergo on Thursday. So we'll be home tomorrow night and get a little reset midway through the week. It'd be nice to be with the family. As of right now, things are always apt to change here, but yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna finish the rest of the lunch that I had and watch some YouTube videos, some hunts, some guys posted, and that's it. We're calling it a night, so we'll catch you tomorrow. As always, like the videos when you watch them, please. Even if you click through and only watch a couple seconds, please like it and leave comments, good or bad, and we'll see you tomorrow.